Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Taurus Truth Tarot, where we are all Taurus all the time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. My name is Shannon Colleen. I'm a Taurus Sun and Venus. We're going to do our weekly reading for October 13th through the 19th. Before we get started, just a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, thank you all so much for all of your comments, the emails you send me, the donations that you send me. A lot of you are hitting that little heart. Mary always hits that little heart. Hi, Mary. Mary actually is from my other channel too, my Low Spirit Tarot channel, where I do all the signs. Haven't posted anything over there in a couple months because I just haven't had the time. But I just wanted to say thank you. I am so full of gratitude for all of you. The stories you tell me, you know, we've all been through it, and we have. You wouldn't be here if life was a piece of cake, right? But we're here to learn from those lessons and change. As a matter of fact, I'm always learning, and right now I'm starting to learn all about the vagus nerve, which is a nerve in our body that holds on to stress and anxiety. And so I'm learning all about that. And we're just all here to heal, right? We're just all here to heal. So I also want to let you know that, yes, I am available for personal readings and Reiki sessions in the month of October. I'm giving half off the super conscious Reiki. I want to talk about that just for a minute because I've had some instances where people go to book and not calling you out, Maria, go to book and they don't scroll, so they're not booking the super conscious. I actually offer 4 different types. So when you go to the booking site, make sure you scroll because I have many different readings and Reiki I offer. The super conscious is half off it as long as you book in October. And there will be a little lotus flower up here that you can click on to get to the booking site faster. If you don't see it, because sometimes it doesn't pop up, I don't know why. I'm no tech expert. There's a link in the description box. And if you've had Reiki done with me, please put it in the comments like you have been. I appreciate that. I appreciate those of you who have been telling them about it. It can shift your life. It can head you in a whole new direction. It's amazing. It's life energy, right? So let's see what we got going on. That's enough chitter chatter for me. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy, please? What is the overall energy for the week? October 13th, lucky 13. Oh, yeah, magic works through you. See, I just said lucky 13. To the 19th, please. Show us clearly. What is the overall energy for the week? Show us clearly. So we have here the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery. Absolutely. So that 65 is an 11 in numerology, and numerology, the master number 11 is all about that spiritual side, that meditation, that Reiki, doing that good deep healing, right? The whale spirit is also known as the emotions, right? And getting emotions straight. So I feel like the trust is coming for you. Like you're starting to really trust your own abilities, and even bigger than that, you're really starting to trust that the universe is abundant and will always give you what you need, whether that is health, wealth, love, right? You're trusting in this. You're trusting in your own ability to self-regulate. I love this. And I love this too. You probably thought, when pigs fly, right? I got this pig with these wings. The pig spirit says use your mind wisely. So that is very much about that super conscious Reiki. That's all that's about, is getting the old programming out so the new true program, well, I shouldn't say program, but the new truth can come in. Again, with another 11. So a lot of you will be seeing 11s, 111, 1111. As a matter of fact, that's fine because I just saw that earlier this morning and I knew it was a sign. So what you thought, or it's like you're changing your way of thinking. And I'm not a doctor, okay? So I just want to put that out there. I am not a doctor. However, I'm going to use this example of having anxiety is really just that stress emotion, right? However, if you focus on something like that, right? If you're focusing on, oh, I have all this anxiety, I have all this, you're just going to feel more and more anxious. So this is just a way, I would tell you, as Taurus, also use your words to change your wording, change your thoughts. So instead of focusing on the anxiety, it's not focusing your attention somewhere else, on some different topic. It would be like changing it this way. I do not have anxiety. I do not. It's a program. So the more, if you keep saying you have anxiety, you're going to have more anxiety. If you say you don't, you're going to see the signs that lessen that. And I'm bringing that up because, again, that vagus nerve is all about that too. So there's obviously a reason I'm intrigued to learn more and more about it, because the messages have to go to you guys. So trust in yourself. Trust that you can use your mind and your thoughts to change your life. Okay? What you thought, or things you didn't, I don't know how to explain that. It's like, yeah, when pigs fly, like, yeah, my mind, yeah, I can really work with my mind and my voice to change my life. Sure, when pigs fly. I feel like you're changing. You're really starting to believe, because everything is a belief system, right? Everything is a belief system. Now, whose beliefs are we believing? What society has told us? Or what we're going to find out through ourselves and trusting this mystery? Boy, I didn't think this was going to get this deep, but it's a great week for it. It's going to be a great week. Profound insights is what I just heard from Spirit. Profound insights. I love it. All right. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. Let's see what's going on in the tarot. Show us clearly what's going on, angels, guides, ancestors, for the week. October 13th through the 19th. Definitely profound insights. Show me clearly. Yeah, look at that. You are walking away from old belief systems for sure. With the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is like one of my favorite cards, because it is like she's freeing herself from old emotions that hold her back. Okay? So that can be lack, anxiety, that can be stress, that can be worry, that can be any kind of emotion. But walking away from that. Because where's she headed? She's headed to the Nine of Cups, to the feeling satisfied, feeling good, right? So some of you, this can be quite literal, where you are walking away from a situation. I know Sue just had to do that too with a friendship, sadly. And it makes me sad that has to happen sometimes, but I've had to do this. I've done it. Once I started getting into my spirituality and my new belief systems, I lost friends that I had had for 20 years. And that's okay. It's not saying there's anything wrong with them. They're just at a different vibe, right? Some of you could walk away from a job, a place of living. But yeah, you're trusting in this great mystery, and you're starting to see things through your mind clearly, which I wouldn't tell you the mind controls the emotions or the emotions control the mind. It's like, what came first, the egg or the chicken? I don't know. But I would say this. They are highly connected, right? They work together, that coherence between the heart and mind. Really, really important that that this week coming up, that you start making some decisions on how you're going to talk to yourself, how you're going to use your mind. And I just have to say this again. And who you're surrounding yourself with is a big one, okay? Sometimes we get sucked into other people's beliefs. It's very easy to get programmed. And you have to make sure you're in charge of your own programming. That you're in charge of your own programming. And I know this because a lot of you know that growing up, my mother was a raging alcoholic. I don't remember her sober. And she was emotionally abusive, and she would basically tell us that, we were worthless and all those horrible things. Now, a lot of you know I've forgiven my mother. My mother passed a long time ago. That forgiveness was beautiful. I didn't forgive what she did, but I could forgive how she was, because I could walk in her shoes. I could see what it was like in her life and how she grew up. And I was here to come to break that. But for the longest time, I believed those things because they were repetitive to me. So what is repetitive into your life here? And how are you going to use your mind to change it? Yeah, very important. How are you going to use your mind to change it? Instead of saying, I am anxious all the time, or looking for a different route out, say, I am not anxious. I'm not allowing myself to be anxious. I am not anxious, right? Or whatever it is for you. But again, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. See a doctor. I don't claim to be a doctor. All right, let's see what else we have. Yep. Don't take the devil's hand, okay? The devil's hand, usually when the devil comes out, I don't get a bad vibe with the devil normally. But you can see he's holding the strings. You got to cut the strings, the puppet. So again, it's not like people are trying to be evil or the devil. They just might have a different perspective, and you got to snap out of that. You have to know your own programming, and you have to be your own programmer. But then also, what I do like about this devil coming out is the devil is a card of Capricorn, and we have Pluto back into Capricorn just for a little bit to mid-November. And Capricorn is about doing the work. So I like to see this. This tells me that if you do the work, right, if you persist, right, Nine of Wands, if you persist and you keep doing the work and you keep, I am, using that mind and using your voice. If you do that work, you're going to see great results. Six of Wands. You're going to have victory in your own personal life. You're going to see that your vibration raises and that things start coming into you. And that way you can trust the great mystery of, I don't need to know how this thing is coming in. I just know it is. Whether that's a job, whether that's, romantic love, whatever it is. It's like I'm bringing the light in. It's almost like she's bringing the light in. She's being celebrated because she's won the war with the devil, right? I love this. Good week for breaking out of the old. Yep, see, there we go. I'm breaking free. I'm breaking free from the body, right? I'm going to use the mind, the spiritual. I'm going to heal, right? I love this. Not everybody's going to get there, but if you're here for a reason. I always say, like, even when you guys book personal readings and Reiki sessions, I always say it's not you booking it, it's spirit. So if you're brought here, it's because you are meant to be lifted up. You're meant to be given the information to break outside of the body and into the mind and into the heart space. Because we have forgotten how to trust. We've certainly forgotten how to trust ourselves and the universe. We are bombarded with things are bad and lack and here and take this and do, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? We are just bombarded with untruths. Show me clearly. Yep, Justice card. I love it. Oh, I love this so much. Okay, first of all, the Justice card. Look at, this major arcana coming out. That's when we really shift big timelines in life. And she's really looking at herself here, which is so beautiful, to go within for the answers, right? To be your own hero, to balance out your mind and heart, to get in that coherence. And a lot of you know that the Page of Swords here is my favorite page because it's the page of learning. You can see she's got new ideas, new epiphanies, learning new things, learning how to live life in a different way, in a more freeing way. She's carefree. She doesn't even care that she's like on this sword, right? She's standing on the sword here. That's the bridge, the gap. She's leaving the old because the old wasn't true. And now, relaxingly, beautifully balanced on that sword to walk into truth. Wow. What a great week it's going to be. And I don't know, man, the veil is really thin right now. So I don't know about you guys. I know you guys hear me sniffling. But I'm telling you, it's weird how some things work. A little congested, that's fine. I'm not really sick, but just a little congested. And I had an ear thing going on. But it's funny because even right now, like like smells, I'm so sensitive to all these smells right now. And I wouldn't define them as good or bad, but it's just very, very sensitive. I'm super sensitive, and it always happens every October anyway. So you might be feeling things even more than usual too, which is good because it's a wake-up call. You have horse. This is a short journey. See? This is a short journey, right? So this new way of thinking and being, it doesn't have to be difficult. It's just a new practice. It's a short journey to get to what you want, where you need to be. Yeah, I love this too. So you've got the hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Yes, every morning, you guys, well, most of you know if you're new, thank you for being here. I ask my spiritual team every morning to show me the way. I don't ask for help per se. Just show me the way to XYZ. And trust me, they will unveil the path. Show me clearly. Thank you. Seahorse, family matters. I don't really think this has to do with family as much, although some of you could be walking away, friends, family. It's more so like you have to believe in the mystery. You have to believe that things can be totally different because the seahorse, the males are the ones who give birth. I remember the first time I heard that, I was like, what? Like, couldn't even wrap my head around it, right? So things can be totally different. And the things that you do now, right? Chain of events that will affect your life, that will change the way you believe, the way you think, the way you speak, the way you act. And that leads to new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. That's absolutely, absolutely beautiful. What a great message for the week. So listen, my loves, don't forget to like, share, comment. I read each and every one. Subscribe if you haven't. And definitely come book your Reiki or your personal reading right here. All right? Love, light, and blessings to you until next time.